It's time to review some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, except this time they're from the Cobra Kai universe. Let's do this. Hey guys, me host SuperSorrell, thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! I got the it's the Power Rangers. I keep saying Mighty Morphin, I'm so obsessed with saying Mighty Morphin. But it's the Power Rangers crossed with Cobra Kai. And this time around we've got Daniel LaRusso, the White Crane Ranger. And we have Samantha, his daughter LaRusso, with the Pink Mantis Ranger. Hopefully they will release more of these in the future. I hope these aren't just like a one-off. I hope there's like a whole series of them planned, because that would be cool to get like Hawk and Miguel and other characters kind of like in the costumes. But yeah, this is going to be fun. We're going to do a lot of head swapping action, and we're going to just have a play around with them and see what they're like. So let's jump straight in. These figures are available on Pulse right now for $28.99. They're not exactly cheap. Don't know why they're $28.99. They don't come with that much in the terms of accessories. So you get the two base figures with the head sculpts as so. Although I've got to say, I am glad they included the head sculpts this time. If you remember, we did the Street Fighter figures recently, and they didn't include head sculpts. They just had just the regular helmets with no Ryu face. Whereas these guys actually have the face clothes, which is nice. So what also comes with them is the neckerchief section, so you can have it so that the mask is up or down, and then this is like the foldaway piece. You can have the actual masked version of the head as well, with the proper Ranger-looking faces. You get an effects piece each for the fists. And then you get two open palm hands with Daniel LaRusso, and then two closed fisticuffed hands, whoop, for him. And then you get the same with Samantha, except one of her hands, she comes with like a cupped hand as well. She gets like a cupped hand, and then a fisticuffed hand, open palm hand. So that's the accessories stuff. We're going to move those out of the way. We'll play around with the head sculpts at the same time as we mess around with the alternate heads as well. Looking at the figures themselves, I'm not too fond of the Samantha LaRusso face sculpt. I don't think it resembles her in the slightest. The Daniel LaRusso one's not too bad. You kind of can guess who that's meant to be, but I'm not a fan of this face at all. Articulation's a bit weird on these. I'm not sure if mine are just stiff, but they feel like they're going to break every time I touch them. I really don't like messing with them too much, because I feel like I'm going to snap them in half. I mean, they don't seem as versatile as the other ones. And even when I put the things, like there seems to be like a gap here at the top of the thigh at all times. It doesn't feel like I've got to constantly push that up into the thigh gap, and it doesn't go like you pull one on one side and the other one pops down a little bit. So yeah, not too fond of that. Articulation wise, the head's on a ball joint, so you can make it look up and down, left and right, all that good stuff. Not too much up and down pivot though, but enough there. The arm lifts up with that side hinge and also rotates. I do like the fact they've got this little piece here that kind of helps disguise the joint a little bit better. There is also rotation at that bicep. There's double hinged elbows, and then obviously fists are on little hinge joints. And we have movement at the waist there a little bit. Legs do lift out about to there, as well as forwards, but they don't lift straight up forwards like the rest of the figures do in this line. You've got to kind of lift them out and up. It reminds me of like a Diamond Select figure, which I'm not too fond of that. And then when you pop it back down, look at that. That just feels nasty. It feels like it's going to break every time. I hate that. The top thigh cut, double hinged knees, and the feet have the little swivel there at the boot cut, which is nice, and rocker and pivot on the feet. Display pegals, should you use display base? I'm currently using just some McFarlane's bases. Seems to work pretty well. Fits into the little nub and just holds her up just to keep her in a basic pose. Daniel LaRusso's articulation is exactly the same. Let's just get him out of that crane position. Oh, see, his legs are the same, look. They both got that same, like you've got to lift them out to get the legs to go up. And then when you bring them back down, you feel like you've got to push them back into the joint. Yeah, not too fond of that. He doesn't want to stand up on these boards. I think the peg holes in his feet are a little bit wider for some reason. Okay, so this is what they look like with the regular sort of face sculpts. When you remove the head sculpts on these ones, this part here pops off as well. So it gives you the entire sort of top portion that pops. So you need to want to kind of keep that on if you want to keep the ninja kind of look to it. And then you've got the spare Daniel LaRusso head. And the other piece that came with it... What's the other one that doesn't want to go in? Come on. Yeah. There. Then we got the other ninja piece that fits in at the back. Oh, that shows the neck part a little bit too well. I think we're meant to use this piece maybe. I don't know. Oof. No, because that's the mouthpiece, isn't it? You're meant to use that with this head, I think. No, maybe not. Unless I've got that on back to front. Well, that's going to interfere with the ponytail thing at the back, isn't it? With the little things at the back. No, that looks ridiculous. No idea what that's for. Oh dear. But anyway, so you get the gist. You can actually remove that piece as well. I actually like the look of the figure just like that, without the little neck piece on, to be honest. But yeah, then you get the. We just try again. Try to do it properly. These heads never want to go on for me. So there he is with the white covered mask on. And then same with the Samantha one. Pop the pink head off, pop the little pink shroud off. You've got that alternate pink shroudy piece there. And then you've got the pink ninja head as well. I need to look on the box as to what way around this all goes, but... that was good like that. But there you go. So there you can have them as with masks or unmasked, which is pretty cool. They look cool in both forms, in my opinion. But you know what I like to do, guys? Let's have some head swapping fun. Okay, so first thing I'm going to try is the April O'Neil head. The April O'Neil head does actually fit on there, so you can have the Ninja April O'Neil rather than the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers April O'Neil for your Turtles crossovers. I mean, that's quite a cool version of her, because obviously the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are ninjas, so I kind of like the idea that the April character could be the ninja version of the Power Rangers as well. And that fits on. That actually fits on really well. So yeah, I like that one. But if I take that one off, the alternate would be to put Kimberly on there. Let's see if Kimberly fits. The hair piece is a little bit... It doesn't actually click into place, but she will. The headpiece will sit on there. Gosh, I hate that head sculpt. I remembered how much I hate that head sculpt. Look at that. But yeah, it does sit on there should you wish to use a Kimberly head sculpt. So yeah, it works. I mean, the only other thing to try would be to actually stick on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers pink one, but obviously that doesn't sit on whatsoever. Boop! However, if you were interested to know, you could actually have Samantha LaRusso helping out the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in Angel Grove, as that head sculpt does fit onto this. It does make it look like she's got a ginormous neck, but, you know, it kind of works from the front. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, the White Ranger, there's only one obvious choice, right? And that's to stick Tommy on there. You can put the Tommy head on. Obviously, it's not the correct symbol or anything, but it does look pretty good. If you wanted to use that for Tommy, it could be a good stand-in. And obviously, he did. I think didn't he get the crane in the movie or something similar? And of course, we've got to try his Lord Dracon head on there as well, in case you wanted to have the alternate Tommy version from a different reality. You've got the Lord Dracon variant. Shame we didn't get a Ryu head to be able to try the Ryu head, but there's the Ryu mask on there. Looks a little bit ridiculous. And I suppose the only last thing to really try here would be to put that head on there. And if you were interested, can Daniel LaRusso help out in Angel Grove? I don't think he can. It doesn't look like this head sculpt wants this ball wants to go in this head sculpt. Ah, that's a real shame. The Samantha LaRusso one fitted, but it doesn't look like. No, the Daniel LaRusso head will not go on the white body. It's like they've deliberately made these heads not fit on any of the other bodies. I've just tried literally putting him on this head on the Lord Drakon body, white Tommy body, the regular White Ranger. It generally doesn't fit on any other body except his own. It's like that's deliberate by Hasbro so that you can't mess around with it. Which is a bit upsetting. I don't know why they keep changing the head pegs on the Power Rangers line. Most Marvel Legends figures, you can, kit bash and custom to your heart's content. The Power Ranger line, for some reason, you seem to get new head balls and sculpts every week. But I still had fun playing around with them. I just wish we could have had more Daniel LaRusso options. But he clearly doesn't want to be a Power Ranger. So guys, what are your thoughts on these two figures? Are you going to be getting them for yourself? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video today, why not smash that subscribe button? Subscribing really supports us, it really helps us out, and helps us to keep making awesome videos. Oh no. Awesome videos just like this. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, may the Force be with you, and may the power protect you always.